Today we delve into the wisdom of Brian Tracy, as encapsulated in his book, Eat That Frog. This isn't a culinary guide, but rather a handbook to conquer procrastination and boost productivity in our lives. Tracy presents a simple yet powerful metaphor. If you had to eat a live frog, wouldn't it be best to do it first thing in the morning? That way, you'd know the worst part of your day is behind you. This frog represents your most challenging task, the one you're most likely to procrastinate on. By tackling it head-on at the start of your day, you're setting the tone for productivity and success. So, if you're ready to take on your day with a new perspective and practical strategies, it's time to eat that frog. The first step to productivity is clarity. But what does that mean? It means setting clear, tangible goals. Goals are your compass in the journey of life, providing direction and focus. Without them, it's easy to drift aimlessly, not knowing where you're headed or why. But having a clear vision of what you want to achieve can be a powerful motivator. Imagine you're an author with a dream to write a best-selling novel. That's your ultimate goal. But to reach there, you need to set smaller, measurable goals. Maybe it's writing a chapter a day or finishing the first draft in 3 months. These smaller goals are stepping stones that gradually lead you to your ultimate goal. Setting clear goals also helps you prioritize. In our author's case, writing a chapter a day would take precedence over, say, scrolling through social media. This is because it aligns with their goal of finishing a draft in 3 months. Goals also provide a sense of achievement. Each time you accomplish a small goal, it boosts your confidence and motivation to keep going. It's a positive reinforcement loop that keeps you on track towards your ultimate goal. But remember, goals must be flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes you might need to adjust your goals. And that's perfectly okay. The key is to keep moving forward, no matter the pace. Remember, clear goals pave the way to achievement. Set them, strive for them, and watch as you turn your dreams into reality. Now that you have clear goals, how do you decide which tasks to tackle first? This brings us to the art of prioritizing. Task prioritization is like setting the compass of your day. It provides direction and helps you navigate through the sea of responsibilities. Think of your tasks as a garden where the most important tasks are the biggest trees. These tasks, often the ones we tend to procrastinate on, are the ones that contribute most to our goals. They are the ones that, when completed, make all the difference. So, how do we identify these significant tasks? We use the Eat That Frog principle. The frog is your biggest, most important task, the one you are most likely to put off if you don't do something about it now. Let's imagine that you have 10 tasks to accomplish in a day. 2 of those tasks will turn out to be worth more than the other 8 put together. Brian Tracy suggests starting your day with these 2 tasks. By doing this, you're not just making progress, you're making significant progress. You're moving closer to your goals at a faster pace. This also results in a boost in motivation, making it easier to tackle the less important tasks later in the day. Remember, the key to reaching high levels of performance and productivity is to develop the lifelong habit of tackling your major task first thing each morning. Make prioritizing tasks your second nature, and progress will follow. Ever felt overwhelmed by a big project? We've all been there, right? Staring at a massive undertaking and wondering how on earth we're going to get it all done. But Brian Tracy has a solution for this too. Break it down. Large projects can seem daunting, like an insurmountable mountain. But if you divide that mountain into smaller, manageable hills, suddenly it doesn't seem so terrifying. Each of these hills represents a task, a piece of the overall project. By focusing on one task at a time, you'll be able to make steady progress without feeling overwhelmed. As you complete each task, you'll find that you're not just climbing hills, but you're making your way up that mountain. It's all about taking it one step at a time. After all, even the longest and most difficult ventures have a starting point. Remember, every journey starts with a single step. Are all tasks created equal? Definitely not. You see, Brian Tracy's book, Eat That Frog, emphasizes the critical role of focusing on high-value activities. These are the tasks that yield the greatest results, the ones that move the needle, that send ripples of productivity through your day, week, month, and even year. Imagine you have a garden. Some tasks, like pulling out weeds or watering plants, while necessary, don't drastically change the landscape. But imagine planting a tree. This high-value activity transforms your garden, providing shade, attracting wildlife, and enhancing aesthetics. It's a task that, once done, continues to yield results long after. Similarly, in our daily lives, there are tasks that leave a lasting impact on our productivity. These are the tasks that align with our goals, that advance our careers, that enrich our personal lives, or even those that contribute to our overall well-being. They are the frogs we need to eat first, the tasks we need to tackle head-on. In our busy lives, it's easy to get lost in a sea of inconsequential tasks, to be reactive rather than proactive. But by identifying and focusing on our high-value activities, we can ensure that our energy is spent where it matters most. So remember, not all tasks are created equal. Distinguish between the high and low-value tasks. Prioritize accordingly. Maximizing productivity means focusing on high-value tasks. Now let's talk about the engine that drives productivity: self-discipline. This is not about punishment or deprivation. It's about making a promise to yourself and keeping it. It's about setting a goal, no matter how small, and achieving it. See, self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. And just like physical exercise, it can be tough at first. You might falter, you might stumble, but remember, every step you take is progress. Imagine your tasks as frogs, some bigger, some smaller. You might be tempted to ignore the larger, more daunting frogs, but that's where self-discipline comes into play. It encourages you to tackle those frogs head-on, to not shy away from the challenge. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, it's natural. But with self-discipline, you learn to face these feelings, to conquer them. You learn that it's okay to take breaks, to rest, but it's not okay to quit. Self-discipline helps you stay on track, to not get sidetracked by distractions or discouragement. It's the compass that keeps you oriented towards your goals, the anchor that keeps you grounded in your pursuit of productivity. Self-discipline is the key to overcoming procrastination, to silencing the voice that says later, and replacing it with a voice that says now. It's the fuel that keeps the fire of productivity burning. Self-discipline is the key to unlocking your productivity potential. Ever wished for more hours in a day? Well, with effective time management techniques, you might not need to. Let's dive into some practical steps to work more efficiently. First, embrace the power of planning. A well-thought-out plan can streamline your workflow and keep you on track. Start your day by listing your tasks and setting realistic timelines for each. Second, make good use of tools and technology. There are numerous apps and software designed to help you manage your time better. Explore and find what works best for you. Third, learn to say no. It's okay to decline tasks that don't align with your priorities. Remember, it's about working smarter, not harder. Lastly, take regular breaks. It may seem counterintuitive, but short breaks can actually boost productivity by providing your mind with much-needed rest. With effective time management, every second counts. So, let's make every moment matter. So, are you ready to eat your frog? As we wrap up our exploration of Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog, let's revisit the key strategies for overcoming procrastination and boosting productivity. Firstly, setting clear goals is crucial. Know what you want to achieve to prioritize tasks and maintain focus. Secondly, prioritize your tasks. Identify and tackle your most important tasks to make significant progress. Thirdly, break down your projects. Divide large projects into smaller, manageable tasks for steady progress. Then, focus on high-value activities. Concentrate on tasks that yield the greatest results to maximize productivity. Practice self-discipline. Cultivate discipline to overcome procrastination and stay on track. Lastly, use time management techniques. Implement practical techniques to work more efficiently. These strategies are your roadmap to success in all aspects of life. Remember, it's time to eat that frog and achieve your goals. Like, share, and subscribe for more book summaries. Happy reading!